So anyway, welcome to Technomancer's Business Made Simple. James Kim
Hi, I'm Gabby.
Hi, I'm
and
Regie. Yeah.
Miss Nikki,
Hello, I'm Nikki. Good
and
afternoon.
they're the proud owners of Estella Athletica, and it's a website where they sell custom clothing for
Well,
sportswear,
it's
I
athletic wear for women.
and wear for women. There
Yeah.
you go. I heard about your story from my cousin, who said that you two you were not the healthiest people, and you guys decided to lose weight and start a business that was in line with that as well. Could you tell us more about that? Is that accurate?
Yeah. Nikki was with a bank for more than 20 years. So she left the bank and well, I have several businesses, but aside from that, we were more than 200 pounds. Um, I was trying to
Combined
get
or each?
no each. So it's like 220, I think. Right, Nikki? I think it was like somewhere there.
220 pounds.
Yeah.
Before I was not aware that I'm gaining weight because I ate and ate because of stress eating and pressure from work. So I
Wow.
decided to quit my job because of health reasons.
Can you please send us pictures of how you were before? Because I cannot imagine it. And do you mind we post it like of the
Sure.
before?
Yeah. In fact, I prepared some stuff already that I'll be sending you through the Facebook.
Okay.
So on my part, I was trying to get an insurance from Sun Life. So they wouldn't really give me like a good price because I was overweight. My sugar was way off the charts. Everything was way off the charts. So I was so afraid to pay like a big premium. So I wanted to lose the weight. So I told the doctor, can you not please put it on record? Give me like a month. I'll try to turn things around and give me a better price. So that's the
So
story. Yeah.
so your impetus was it because you're embarrassed to see to put that number, or
No,
because you didn't want to pay the higher price? Because you
I
were
was
stingy about the, it's
yeah,
like, I don't want to pay that.
I was just plain stingy. Yeah.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
How about you, Miss Nikki? What was your impetus? What made you decide to like button down and lose the weight?
I gain, as I've said before, I'm not aware that I'm gaining weight because of my stress in work and pressure. Then my health issues. My blood pressure isn't normal. My sugar level rate was high, and um, um, and that's all. Medical reasons.
Right, but there's usually like a turning point. There's like one event that kind of like, I don't know, like just makes you turn at that moment, that makes you decide. I mean, I'm sure throughout your lives, you've been like, if you were probably hearing it from your friends, family, but usually it's like this one incident that just like snaps you around. Was there a certain thing or no? It's just a general combination of everything after a while.
She must have a bad connection.
Okay. Would you know the answer, Miss Reggie?
Yeah, I think for her, if she doesn't mind me answering for her, I think it was when she left her job. I think she got burnt out and she didn't really find a job right after. She just wanted to take it easy. Then after that, I think she realized that, we met at my dad's wake, and I said, "What are you gonna do with your life? I mean, you're so young and you don't have a job. What's the next plan?" She didn't really have a plan. I guess she put it all in the effort of trying to get healthy and losing weight instead of getting feeling bad or something to make her have a new life. So I think
Okay,
it
okay.
came with a new lifestyle.
So it sounds like it's because for her, she lost her job and she wanted some new
Well, she didn't
direction.
really lose. She didn't really lose her job. It's
Oh,
she
I know. I mean,
left.
she left her job, but
Yeah,
when I say you left her job, I mean you still that's you lose a part of
it's
yourself.
yes, yes, because it's like a routine for her. So
Yes,
eventually, she found a new life with a healthy living. She would jog every
yes,
morning,
yes,
something that you wouldn't really do when you're going to the office.
yes, yes. I think tap it for us too, Gab. You know, like for me when
Yes.
I mine was like when I went to the Philippines from the U.S. It's like life changing. You question everything. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Gabby has had a couple of interesting changes in his life.
Really,
Well,
what are they?
last year, I noticed my pants weren't fit already, so I went to I tried intermittent fasting,
Mm-hmm.
so I lost weight, and then after unfortunately I developed GERD.
Oh, yeah.
So I developed that because I probably wasn't doing it right. I didn't
Uh-huh.
consult any specialist on how to do it right. I just
Uh-huh.
followed the 6 hours eating, and then the rest you can't eat. So I
Yeah.
what I did is I drank black coffee in the morning. That's what I or in between my meals, and I was told that that's not good.
Yeah.
So I decided to stop intermittent fasting, and then I went back to the gym, and that's how I started to get back on track with my health. And nowadays with the ECQ, I do low impact exercise.
We all try to find ways of making
Yes,
it
yes,
easier for all of us. So
yes.
I
Oh,
actually I do have GERD now. It's
Oh, okay.
because of stress. Because this is also new to me, and it's like I don't get to go to the gym. Before I used to vent it all out in the gym, but now it's like I only have this. So I ended up having that. It's so painful. I didn't know it was that painful.
wait, is
So
this
Reggie,
okay?
So yeah.
So Gabby, sorry, I interrupted you.
I was going to ask Reggie, no, so um, your transitioning in from being overweight to having a healthy body, healthy mind. Is that how your business started?
Well,
How is
um,
there a
yes,
connection?
yes, there is. You know how you see those regular size clothes, and you wouldn't fit in them. So
Mm-hmm.
I would always feel so jealous of why can't I fit in those regular size
Mm-hmm.
clothes. So finally, I was eventually losing weight, and I was doing morning jogs with Nikki. And we would always, after our jogs, we would go to the mall and would look at like brand names. It was so expensive, like Adidas and
Mm-hmm.
Nike. So I suggested like several businesses with Nikki, but it was all like a joke. So finally, I said while in a store, I said, why don't we just have our own brand? Anyway, we end up spending a lot. I mean, it's no
Mm-hmm.
joke. Athletic wear is really expensive, and now I understand all the science that goes into it. That's why it's so expensive. So finally, last March, I ordered some stuff. We had everything organized, and May 1 of last year, we opened our online store. So, but we didn't want to have just an athletic wear store. We wanted something that could help the community be a community, because when we were plus size, we didn't really feel welcome to be healthy. It's like there's a
Mm-hmm.
stigma, like, oh, you're fat. You can't really go to the gym, or you'd be so conscious about it. So we wanted to have a community like our clients. Like they don't really have to buy, but it's like making them feel involved and accepted and be part of this group of women who support each other. So along with our launch, we also launched our charity work. We have helped a kidney patient with her transplant. because we sell shirts,
Wow.
and part of the profit goes to these people, kids, and I don't really remember all of them, but we're trying to help as much as possible. So it's not just like an athletic wear company that sells athletic wear. It's a community. So our
Wow.
hashtag is not just role models, not just models. So as
Wow.
you can see in our posters, these are our posters. We have different women from different ages, and we have, actually, these are our moms. Estella
Yes.
Athletica. Estella is actually Nikki's mom here, the
Oh,
taller lady. My mom is the shorter one.
Wow.
So we wanted to show people that, age is just a number. You can be healthy. You can wear tank tops at any age, at any size, well, whatever you want to wear, you can wear it. So we wanted to give this, empower women with
Mhm.
how they look, to be healthy, and give motivation to them.
Wow.
I have a couple of questions to follow up with that. Ms. Nikki, feel free to chime in if you're there.
Mhm.
First, your business has been around for a year now. Then it looks like, because you started last March. So when you talked to Miss Nikki, when was that? That was around January, February.
Well,
How long was it in conception?
we used to meet for our tita lunches, December. So we would talk about stuff, and I would suggest like joke joke about businesses, and then I think it got serious around February. So we started ordering March, and then May we opened our store. So we had our first anniversary yesterday.
Happy
How did
anniversary.
you?
Yeah, I noticed
Thank
May
you.
1.
Oh,
May
they
1.
were. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah.
How did you design? How did you design the wear? Are you two designers as well?
Well, I have several businesses, but I finished a design course, a bachelor's of arts. So I'm into designing, and Nikki is into the finances, because she's good with money and I'm not so good at it.
It's a good partnership.
Yeah, I think it's perfect because she's really good at handling the money. And I think our sales for the first year, since we don't really set high
Regie,
goals. Um, we have like, I think we've already reached like sales.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks.
it's nice. It's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty good. Less than a year
Wow.
to reach your ROI, return on investment. How about, but a big part of this is, I think, based on how it sounds, based on your story and based on your website, is you obviously walk the walk and talk the talk, right? I mean, it's different if you say, yeah, exercise with our stuff and it's not working with you, but
Yeah.
obviously it worked with you guys. But how did you guys, I'm sure there are a lot of people wondering, how do you will yourself to lose that much weight? What was your secret?
It's so hard to be fat. I mean, um, first of all, emotionally, you get teased. I mean, I don't even remember when I last saw my foot. It's so hard. And then life happens. I have two kids, so it's so hard to manage your health when you're so busy with your kids. So what I'm really scared of is, because before having that examination with the doctor, before I lost the weight, I was having, that feeling that you're unhealthy, and you know that you're gonna conk out anytime,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna die anytime, because I would get headaches. Um, um, my brother died at 44. It was an accident, but still, I think if he were much more healthier, I think he would have survived that accident. So for me, I was trying to get an insurance because I knew it was coming. Like my death was coming, because I could feel like chest pains and dizziness, signs of strokes or something like that. So I want to see my kids grow old. So that's my motivation.
But how did you stop? So you just stopped eating? I mean, you just
Well,
suppressed most of your eating? Is that it?
I did keto. I'm still on it. Well, now that's ECQ. I can't really do it spiritually with all my heart, but I did keto. It was cold turkey. I just stopped one day on my daughter's birthday. Just stopped eating carbs and sugar, and I really lost a lot on my first month. I think I lost 12 pounds on my first month.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Were
yes.
you
Wait.
growing
I
up
think
were
Miss
you
Nikki wants to say
already?
something.
For
Yes.
me, I think I was determined to lose weight. My simple reason was I just want to wear our product.
You know, oh, I think she got cut off again. You
Yeah.
know, my wife Michelle. She got breast cancer before,
Just want
and then she decided to because she wanted to lower her weight to lower her risk factor. She just stopped. Actually, just the soda and rice. She lost so many pounds just from that.
I know the rice is really like it's
Evil.
it's it's evil. It's evil,
But it's
and it's
so
so
good.
yeah. But it's so weird when I gave it up. I wasn't really. I don't really look for it. It's like when I eat a lot of rice, I feel like vomiting. I think it's the withdrawal because
Okay.
I think it's when you're addicted to sugar, which is rice and all the other stuff. You're like an addict, a drug addict, and then when you stop, you get withdrawal. So when I was starting keto, I would get withdrawal symptoms. So I would
I
feel dizzy and all that.
when my wife stopped when my wife stopped the sugar, she crave it all the time. She get it from rice or
Mm,
from soft drinks. But
yeah,
after like I don't know how many months, there came a point where she can't stand to eat anything too sweet. It gives her
that's
headaches.
true. That's true. That's true.
Uh, Reggie, at what stage were you gaining weight? Were you overweight
My
at a young
gosh,
age?
I was overweight like for 20 years.
How about you,
So
Miss? How about you, Miss Nikki?
same with Reggie. I was overweight for around 20 years also. Since
Oh
I
wow.
was a kid.
Are you guys childhood friends or high school, or did you
yeah,
guys
we
meet
were
each other?
classmates when we were in kinder in St. Paul Pasig. I think where Bambi,
Oh,
where
okay.
we met Bambi.
Oh, that's where my cousin
Okay.
went
Yeah,
as well. That's how you guys met each other.
yeah.
And now you're in business together. So and you made your ROI back, so that's pretty amazing. Do you actually have a store, or do you sell online only?
That's something that we're so great thankful for that decision that we don't have a
Mm,
physical store. So we just sell through like gyms. We have an outlet at Curves Magnolia, and we have another one at um, Ashram, Urban Ashram in Pasig and in BGC. But mostly we do our stuff online. So we have a store, estellaAthletica.com, and we do have Facebook where they can chat and we can send them the items. They can order directly to us. And we have also our Instagram.
I
So
actually saw your Instagram page, and
thank you.
I love the designs.
Thank you.
Although I don't wear swimsuits, but it's really nice. Who designs
That
the
would be
wear?
me. Ah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Wow.
that would be me.
And
So, yeah, go
no,
ahead.
go on. I'll ask my
No,
question
no,
after.
it's okay. It's okay.
And so, how has this COVID affected you? So it looks like you have lost some of your business that from the gym itself, but your online store is prospering. Would you
Yeah,
say?
online is good. I have friends who have big retail stores in the malls, and before doing this, they would tell me that, oh, we're transferring a lot of our stocks online, and we're downsizing our physical stores because people don't really go to the malls anymore. They just buy online, so they don't want to go through traffic, and so
Was
a
that
lot of yeah.
was that
Go ahead.
pre-COVID or after COVID?
That's pre-COVID, like a year ago. That's why we made the decision to just do it online.
Oh,
So after now, are you experiencing a surge in orders online?
Well,
did it double?
last
Can see
month,
the
not really. but we do have orders. We did have orders last month, but it wasn't as much as pre-COVID period.
Okay.
So right now we do have orders, and I think it's pretty good. Yeah.
We can still
Also,
operate business from the comforts from our home.
so did the sales has affected you. The COVID has affected you, I guess, indirectly. Then
I
people are
think,
not
yeah,
just
because
buying less.
people are, I mean, I wouldn't even think of buying something that I didn't need last month. I think it's only natural that they would think of basic products like food and all the other basic needs.
Essentials.
Yeah. But now they're looking for it. Like they message us and tell them. I think they get the rhythm of being in ECQ, that you do still have to work out.
How do you deliver? So if someone buys from your website, how do you do delivery? How do you guys stock it and then prepare the order there? Do you guys go to the warehouse? I just realized you might be affected by the ECQ because if you're a
Yeah.
warehouse, you can't go to your warehouse
Um,
and do the
well,
delivery.
we still can deliver through Grab, Lala Move, and all those other delivery people. But provincial, pre-COVID, we do LBC, um, because, oh, LBC, yeah, because we were invited by them to this event. So I think we're familiar with how they work. So we try to use LBC most of the time.
We heard from Grab from a restaurant owner earlier that like Grab has like a 20-30% commission for food deliveries. I'm just curious if that's the same for
Oh no,
athletic
we
wear
just
deliveries.
pay. We just pay for the delivery fee
It's a flat
because they
amount.
don't. Yeah, because they don't do marketing for us, so they don't really have to take commission from us.
I
Because
think that applies for restaurants.
yeah,
Thirty
because
percent.
I also have a restaurant. It's so we do grab food, but they do the marketing for us. So I think the fee,
Oh.
that percentage goes to that marketing that Grab does.
By the way,
Oh,
how did you market your sportswear, your
Oh,
product?
um, well, of course we do Instagram, and we have a lot of friends. And by the way, I forgot to mention that our market isn't really millennial. I know a lot of brands want to look young and all that, but then
Mhm.
realizing that I'm also like in the tita stage, and my friends have money. They don't really have to think about like buying
Mhm.
something that's worth 1,000, unlike a millennial who would like think of buying about, parang she has to think about it overnight, like as as opposed to a tita who would just buy
Yeah, yeah,
out of a whim.
correct.
Yeah. So we try to focus on people age 30 and up. So because I know that they have more money, so it's easier to
Yes,
sell
yeah,
to them. But the thing is with them, it's so hard to sell online because a lot of our people our age range don't know how to buy online. It's That's something that we discovered, that they don't really they want that to chat with us before buying. They don't really buy from the website.
so how do they buy if they're not into online buying?
They would chat with us through Facebook or Instagram, and then through
But
there, yeah,
so they see your post on Facebook. Is that how they find you?
yeah, they find us on Facebook, and our clients would always post what they're wearing. And of course we also try to promote not just the clothes but the lifestyle. We try to promote healthy lifestyle. So if you visit our Instagram, you'd see posts about being healthy. Events that are happening now, we try to touch on that also. So we try to
Mm.
promote through that, not just by selling like stuff, but we try to promote the lifestyle, the whole
Do you
lifestyle.
also do you also join communities, women communities in Facebook, and then also be active in those kinds of groups?
Well, right now we don't really join
Okay.
because we want to we don't want to be biased with anyone. But anyone who approaches us and asks for our help, we do help
Mm.
them. So we prefer it that they approach us instead.
How does
Okay.
this affect your restaurant? Because like all the restaurants are closed. I mean, can't operate unless they do delivery.
Yeah. With the restaurant, I have another partner with that, and I think the mall is closed, so there's no operations for now. No delivery too.
You know, I
Oh
was
wow.
surprised by what you said um, earlier. That you said your friends had places in the mall and they were shifting online because fewer people were
Yes.
going to the mall. Because anecdotally, this is just anecdotally, okay. When I go to the mall, it seems like it's packed with people. It's
Yeah.
so, diba? It's so
Yeah.
packed like
But
SM.
if you notice, they don't really shop. They're there for the experience. So more on the food. So you see an uprise in store in restaurants. There's a lot of restaurants, increase of in restaurants, but the stores they tend to downsize. If you see the big names, can I mention them? Like
Sure.
Yeah.
CLN, Bench. They I noticed that their stores are smaller and they're more specified, but no more like flagship stores. Not much of those. So they do have flagship stores online. That's what I noticed. But a lot of people who have been there in the malls for so many decades. If you see CLN, they have smaller stores now, but they have a bigger inventory online. So I think they
I
sell through Lazada and all the other internet shopping sites.
I actually noticed this. I think 2 years ago when Uniqlo, who else? H&M started to come in, and then I heard. I think I have a friend who's into retail, and they say their sales were affected by the coming in of these big retailers. So I
Yeah.
Well,
think
maybe,
that's one of the reasons.
but maybe it's because then it's not the online sales. Maybe because it's Uniqlo itself. Those big retailers driving out the smaller ones. Could it be that?
Yeah, that's true. We also realize that. So we try to make it as much as possible. If you shop with Estella Athletica, we try to make it more personalized. Like we're not out here just to sell. We're here to
Mm.
be a support for you and whatever you want to change in your life. So when they chat with us, maybe I guess that's why they chat a lot with us is because they wanna they want support from people like us who've been through a lot and they're going through that. That's why we also have plus sizes for athletic wear. It's so hard to find plus sizes for athletic wear because these women are the people who need help the most when starting a new lifestyle. So I think we wanna do personalized selling, not just selling like buying off the rack and that's it.
Mm.
As we follow up on them, they send us pictures and we're happy that they do
Wow.
the new lifestyle. So I think that there's a science behind it. I think that's our formula.
Are you gonna do? Are you gonna put up like YouTube videos of like your workouts and your
My
inspirational
gosh.
talks,
Well, with Nikki, she
discussions?
does workouts. Um,
Yeah.
He does workouts more often than I do. Me, when I do workout, I just work out. And I mean, I can't even bear looking at myself all sweaty. So I don't know, but maybe Nikki in the future, she would probably do workout videos.
Any videos, Miss Nikki, in the
Especially now.
future?
Especially now it's quarantine, so you have a lot
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah.
You know what you guys could do. You could make out workout videos you can do at home.
Yeah. Actually, I have this group with PTV4, Diane Carrer. She's an anchor and newscaster there. We do 2 times a week workouts via Zoom. I think she puts it in her vlog. So it's with Miss Diane that we do the workouts
Oh,
and
there you
we all do
go.
it together. Yeah.
You should post it on your website. I mean, that
Yeah,
might be inspiring.
I think I will, but I'm waiting for the new videos to come out.
Okay. So, what do you think will happen after this COVID? Do you think it'll go back to normal? Do you think
Post
your
COVID.
sales will resume
I
post
know
COVID?
with the sales, I think people would probably buy online more often because they would be scared to go out. With the lifestyle, it's the new normal. My coach and I were talking this morning that this is the new normal. We would probably do workouts via Zoom. She would check in on us via Zoom and all that. This it's so crazy, but really never thought we would live in a time like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you guys have adapted already. I guess you adapted before it even became a thing by going online. What's next for Estella Athletica?
Well, right now we're supposed to launch our swimwear, but it's so hard to push for it because, I mean, nobody really swims at this time. So, and I can't really publish those summer posters that we have because it can't really feel summer right now.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Um, but I guess when everything gets better, we will probably have more items for women of all shapes and sizes of all ages. We'd probably more aggressive with our marketing and our products. And we do have we would like to explore more on the local production. So that's something that we also want to look into.
You know, we every summer, usually May or June, we usually have like a summer outing for a company for Technomancer, and of course, we obviously canceled it this year because of the
Yeah.
COVID. And I cannot, I cannot imagine. I don't think it will happen this year anymore. I don't think people will
Yeah.
be in the mood. Even if the quarantine
I
was lifted tomorrow, they
That's
wouldn't
true.
go, right?
I wouldn't go out. I mean,
Exactly,
and
exactly.
I heard that in other provinces, because I have another business in Romblon, they have an ordinance that all fiestas for the whole year are canceled. So you cannot celebrate fiestas anymore. So that's a
My
big blow.
goodness.
Yeah.
But I, I totally understand and I totally agree that flattening the curve is a good thing to uh, avoid overwhelming our health system, right, and to save more of our neighbors' lives. But on the flip side, I'm shuddering at the impact this will have on all these small businesses. How many businesses will survive? Yours looks like will survive, at least Estella Athletica. I don't know about the others, but it's not just the small businesses, it's also the small business, the employees. When these
Yeah.
businesses shutter, the employees lose their jobs. I don't know. It
I mean, yeah.
scares me.
But I totally get it because I'm also a makeup artist and all my
Wow, you have
gigs
so
are
many
Yeah,
canceled.
talents.
you're so
I know
you
it's
should
crazy.
maybe
inventory them.
maybe next time we should guest her as a makeup artist.
Yeah, in fact, Bambi was asking me which one do you want to showcase because she was already sold on Estella, and she said maybe Nikki could do the Estella and you could do something else. I said no, I'll just stick with Estella so that people get confused. But I see my friends who are makeup artists, and at this time, it's really scary for them because these people earn on a daily basis with no work, no pay. I mean, no one's gonna shoulder like if you were an employee, you would still probably get something from the company. But these people, this is it. This is it. So I was telling them, this is a lesson for everyone that you don't put your everything in one basket. So I'm really thankful that I still have other stuff because they really came in handy at this time. So like people like makeup artists and all those other stuff that are non-essential, I think it's really hard for them, and I can feel them when I read their posts. It's really scary.
I
Yeah.
have a friend who is a wedding host, so
Hmm.
definitely no weddings this year,
I know.
Oh,
I
and
know.
uh, that's really bad.
I mean, where are you gonna get like money for your daily stuff? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hope they can survive it mentally and emotionally because I think that's the money will come easy. I'm sure they'll look for something that they could earn off from, but it's really gonna eat you up.
Yeah.
True.
Anyway, I hope we all survive this. It's tough.
I know. I know.
Okay, but anyway, I'm glad that Estella Athletica is doing well because whatever happens, everyone needs to exercise, and everyone needs to wear good clothes while exercising.
Yeah.
I guess
I'll
you can
Yeah.
probably
exercise naked.
get one for my mom.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
check out
sure.
your Instagram. I'll get one
Thank
for my
you.
mom.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry we couldn't hear Miss Nikki as much. Miss Nikki, are you still there?
Be- Because she lives in Laguna, maybe the internet isn't that good
Oh,
in
Oh, maybe the
Laguna.
internet is not so good.
Yeah.
Okay, too bad. Well, next time maybe in the
Yeah.
some other business. I have no more other questions, Gabby. Do you have any other questions?
I no more questions, but thank you very much, Miss
Thank
Reggie
you so
and Nikki,
much.
and
Thank you.
we look forward to probably interviewing again in the next year when you launch
Yeah.
another
Well,
line.
when we're all better in a different
Yes, yes.
situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like
Maybe we can
a.
guest you on as a makeup artist or your other business.
You can tell us
I
about
was
that.
I was telling Bambi about one of my clients for my marble business in Romblon.
Mm,
Maybe you can also do an interview via Zoom because they live in New York. They really have a nice online store of Filipino products. So maybe you could.
wow.
I told Bambi about it, so maybe you can ask her about it.
Sige, sige, sige.
Yes, please.
We'll be excited.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and thanks for your time.
Thank
And
Thank
you.
you.
we'll
Thank
talk to you
you.
again one of these days, I'm sure.
Thank you
Keep
so
safe and
much.
stay healthy.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye, Miss
bye.
Reggie.
Bye
Bye,
Bye, Miss
bye.
Nikki. Bye,
Nikki. Bye,
Reggie.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Gabby.